Hey everyone, what is happening? Well, we've been dealing with acids and bases, and now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about salt. Now, a salt is a class of ionic compounds. This is a metal and a nonmetal that can be formed during a reaction between an acid and a base. And we remember from last time that when we add an acid plus a base, we get a neutralization reaction. And what we get is we get a salt and water. That's really important to remember. It's really good to be able to notice that you're going to have an H over here and you're going to have an OH over here. Then you're going to have a metal and a negative ion, and then you're going to get water. All right, so a neutralization reaction happens when an acid and base react to form a salt and water. And we can see that right here. We've got hydrochloric acid plus sodium hydroxide, and our salt is sodium chloride and water. Neutralization reactions can happen from any acid and base combination. So let's just take a look at this. We've got H2SO4, which is sulfuric acid, plus aluminum hydroxide, and then we get aluminum sulfate plus water. Now, here's a little hint. This is really important. When we do a neutralization reaction, what we're going to get is we're going to get water at the end. But it's very difficult to balance when we leave it as this form. What I want to write it as, and you can write this as, we're going to write it as HOH. So that's hydrogen hydroxide. 2 H's and 1 oxygen. And what this does is it really helps us balance out our equations easily. So let's practice a little bit the products of some neutralization reactions. So we've got HCl plus KOH. So what's going to happen is our K and Cl are going to go together to form a salt, and we get KCl, and we get HOH. That's just another way to write water. So then we're going to count, and we've got 1 hydrogen, 1 hydrogen, 1 Cl, 1 Cl, 1 K, 1 K, and 1 OH and 1 OH. This is already balanced. Next, we've got H3PO4 plus NaOH. And what you can see is, just like in that last one, the OH and the H are going to form water, and whatever's left over is going to form the salt. So we get Na3PO4 plus HOH. Now what we're going to do is we're going to balance this equation. So we've got 3 H's and we need 3 H's over there. And then we've got 1 PO4, 1 PO4. We've got 1 Na and 3 Nas, so we need to put a 3 right there. And that helps balance our OH's because we now have 3 over on the right side. So this is now balanced. Next we've got H2CO3 plus MgOH2. So our Mg and CO3 are going to combine. So now we've got Mg, and we're going to mix that with CO3. And what we did was we swap and drop. They had a +2 here and a 2 minus there, and they went down there, and they canceled out. And then we get water, which is H and OH. And I always use that OH with a neutralization reaction. Now we're going to go ahead and balance this equation. So we've got 2 H's on the left, 2 H's on the right. And then we're going to go and see, okay, we've got Mg and Mg, and those are balanced. And then we've got CO3, CO3, and then we've got 2 OH's and 2 OH's. This is all balanced. And next we've got CH3COOH and lithium hydroxide. So we've got acetic acid and a base, and we're going to get an OH and an H, and we're going to get lithium acetate. And we get water. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to balance this out, and we've got 1 CH3COO and 1 CH3COO, and then we've got 1H, 1H, and 1 OH and 1 OH. All right, it's all balanced. Have a good rest of the day.